cierra, mami. Lo abre y lo cierra, mami. Tú lo abre y lo cierra, mami. Lo abre y lo cierra, mami. Tú lo abre y lo cierra, mami. Tú lo abre y lo cierra, mami. Lo abre y lo cierra, mami.
All right, good morning, beautiful team, and welcome to our Sunday, July 19th Coach Hangout. Oh, and she just hops on in time. Max, I'm muting you though because it's we can hear you, okay? So she just hops on in time for me to say we have a new diamond on the team. Woo, 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 woo. Give it up for Max. Yay! That's so awesome. Look how many people are on. Plus we have Angie here. We have Carolyn here. Clarissa's upstairs. She's cleaning out her closet right there. So she's on with video there. So tons of people on this morning, which is amazing. I hope that most of you got to see the recordings, like the events from Summit trainings over the weekend. And if you didn't, they will be up for a while. So if you need to find them, all the links are in the Team Beachbody Champions page. Okay, so if you go to the, or no, not Team Beachbody, it's Beachbody Champions. Just Beachbody Champions page, okay? So go there, all the links are in there. You will be able to see the recordings. Some of them will be uploaded into the coach office as like trainings from Summit, because they do that as well, where when there are events, they put the trainings up in the coach office. So please make sure you check it out. The events, I thought they did an amazing job, and it was so wonderful to get to see, like, for those of us that are local, to hang out with MJ at MJ's on Friday and then at Christina's yesterday, and to like be with humans again felt really like, wow, this is awesome. So yeah, we didn't get to go to New Orleans, but we had an amazing time and got to like do the workout together. And so hopefully, and that, I think the workout is in there, the super workout. I heard 48 hours that they were going to leave it up for. So it is in your Beachbody On Demand. If you want to try the super workout, I was incredibly sore this morning from doing that one yesterday. All in my like lats and my back. I don't know why those are sore, but that's where I was sore. So we are on a Summit high. I know the team call this week will be like top takeaways from Summit. I would say the Summit week, because it was trainings all week, which normally they don't do. Normally it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then it's just intense for those few days. So it was really cool that they spaced it out over those few days. I loved what Ashley Molstad, her training last night was unbelievable. Or yesterday morning, I mean, unbelievable. She gave some really, really good steps. So definitely make sure you watch that. And then on Wednesday, the team call is all about our top takeaways from the week. All right, and what we are going to do to implement today will be the last day to buy your early bird Summit ticket for that low, low, low price. All right, so if, just a little peace of mind, if you're thinking about it and we're still in pandemic next summer, you will get the money back even on the non-refundable ticket. All right, Clarissa and I bought non-refundable tickets last year because we're going to go to Summit regardless, and we got our money back. So if in the event that, you know, life happens and it's out of our control, they're going to give you your money back for it. So I would highly recommend doing the non-refundable ticket, because then you don't have a choice and you just have to make it happen, right? The other thing too is make sure that when you, when the hotels do come available, I would recommend booking one if you can. You don't have to pay up front for them, and they just fill up really, really quickly. And oftentimes it's very easy to fill your hotel room with, you know, 3 or 4 friends, and so you can share the cost of those few days. Okay, we usually get there, we usually fly on the Tuesday night, get there Wednesday, have the day Wednesday to, you know, go in and check in and go shopping and do that. Things don't really kick off until Thursday evening. And I know I'm talking way in advance, but it's Thursday evening that it kicks off, and then there's nothing on the Sunday. So it's all day Saturday, and then you could fly out on the Sunday. So just giving you the dates so that you can think about when the hotels do release if you want to book a hotel already. And you do not have to pay for the hotel up front. And I think you have up until like May to cancel your hotel to get all your money back. So it isn't a huge financial commitment right up front. It is a life-changing experience, and I highly recommend it for everyone. So that's the Summit news. And then the other thing that I wanted to chat about today really quickly was I want to put together a group and it will be on WhatsApp. So I'm only going to ask people that want to be in it, like an accountability group, but for coaching. So yes, we have our freshman free to be where we can go in, ask questions and share. And I love that. We were talking about the group last night because I think it's it can be very overwhelming for new coaches who then look at their phone and they're like, oh my gosh, there's 65 notifications and I'm buried in notifications. And it's like, no, that's not the point of it. The point is not for you to like be in there and know all the answers and be reading every single message. That's not the point. The point is for you, us to have a place that we can all go to ask a question, to share something that, you know, is working really well for us. Maybe we share the resources. And one of the really cool things that I love about WhatsApp, well, two of them. The first one, actually, I'm going to say three. The first one is that you can star the message. So like if I've shared the PDF, so I know I shared the PDF of the different prices of Shakeology for coaches and clients if you are in the Canada or the US, right? And US is the same as UK, it's just in pounds. So that PDF in there, you can actually star that. And then when you go back into the group, you can go to starred media in the group settings, in the chat settings, and all of the ones that you've starred are there. So you have easy, really quick, at your fingertips access to some of the resources in this group just by clicking on the title here and going to starred messages right here. So I have a few of them that I've starred, and that's all right there at your fingertips so that you don't have to, you know, like sometimes we save pictures into our phone. When did I save that again? You know, like that sort of stuff. We have the favorites feature on our photo albums. Well, I have 1,000 pictures that are favorited now. How is that helpful, right? I need to go through and get rid of a bunch of those. So that's the first reason I love it. The second is that you can leave longer voice messages than a minute. Messenger is a minute, Instagram is a minute. So I like that feature. And now I forget what the third one is, so it doesn't really matter. But what I want to do though is I want to have an accountability pod where we actually check in with the number of invites we sent that day, the number of connections we made that day, the number of those sorts of things, and I want it to be for the people that actually want to run. Okay, to make this happen, to get to Emerald so they're having the team cycle bonuses, to get to Diamond so they get to that next level and can build for the 2-star. When it comes to invites and follow-ups, I tend to do inviting 4 days a week and follow-ups 3 days a week because I have a busy schedule. So, and my follow-ups are like today, right now, I have 56 or 58 follow-ups to do. I will not get to them today. I'll get to them tomorrow. So it'll probably be closer to 100 follow-ups to do. So I kind of schedule mine in a different way where I will do a bunch of invites on Monday. I will follow up on Tuesday. I'll do a bunch of invites on Wednesday. I will follow up on Thursday. I'll do a bunch of invites on Friday, try to do some on Saturday, follow up on Sunday. And that's my system, and it works really well for me. But I've played around I've used both of the tracking systems now consistently, like this one and this one, for a long time. You know, I used to use the business activity tracker every single week and score myself. I would add up every single box and divide by number 119 because there's 119 on there and get my percentage for the week because the goal is to reach 85%. So I would like to create an accountability kind of coach thread just on like the basics of kind of our vital behaviors. I don't need to know about your workout. I don't need to know about your Shakeology. We can share personal development in there because oftentimes when people aren't inviting, it's because they're not doing personal development. That would be my first question to someone who isn't sending invites. I'm like, what personal development are you doing? Because if they're not doing personal development, they're talking themselves out of inviting. 100%. I know that because I do it. I know that because every coach that I've met does it. So if we're not inviting to the opportunity of joining us as a client or joining us as a coach, it's because we're not doing our personal development. So those are kind of my announcements this morning. And I would really just love to know who wants to be part of that sort of like just a thread, just a chat on WhatsApp, just to hold each other that much more accountable, right? You can let me know, you can put in the chat, you can come off and say yes, and then I will just keep a list, and I'm only gonna add people that actually wanna be in it. right? So please do not feel pressure to be in that chat. If another chat is going to make you feel overwhelmed, then that's not the point of it. I want you to love what you're doing. It's just a way for us to like make sure we're pushing, because I know everyone on this call did not get started as a coach to just pay the coach fee. Like everyone on this call got started as a coach to build their business, move forward in the business. And it doesn't matter the speed that you want to do that. It's just, that's why you're here. So I see Ashley. I don't know which Ashley that is, because there's two on. So Sarah, yes. Kathy, yes. Sergeline, yes. Corley, yes. Ashley, Margot. And that's my announcements for today. Okay, Ashley Brown. So I'll start making a list. And then for those of you that want, if you were at the summit event and want to come off and share some of your takeaways or highlights or things like that that were fantastic for you, please do so. And this is your chance to ask questions, share thoughts, things like that. I don't need to talk the whole time. Okay, who's next? Don't be shy.
I'll speak.
There you go.
So for those of you who missed it, sadly, if you weren't either here on the West Coast or were busy, we had a great event yesterday, as Tamara said, or we were just yeah, it was fun just to be with everybody, even though we have to stay physical distancing, and we pretty much did that. We were outside. I missed the workout, but the workout looked like it was a ton of fun. But at this point, this is those types of things, when they happen again, because I think they're going to continue to happen for photo shoots or whatever, anyone on the West Coast anyways, if you can try to make it out, because that's the way that we can do photos together as a team. And so when you're reaching out to your people and saying, you know, I'm a part of a great squad, team, group, whatever, you're not just saying it all by yourself. You're actually with group, so it looks a lot more real, more authentic. And it's just, and you keep, just so you guys know, you keep those photos, and we need to Photoshop everybody in who's not on the list. But those photos in your bank of photos, and you bring them out as Tamara does. She uses photos from a year ago, 2 years ago. Don't think, oh, everybody's seen that one now, I can't post that one anymore. Those you have to just reuse, because it works eventually, because people are watching you. And another thing that I really liked when Christina, and I'm not sure whether it was actually maybe the Emerald, I can't remember which training she was doing, but I'm kind of old school. I know I need to learn more about Google Docs and all that stuff, but right now I'm old school with how I keep my lists. And at the party yesterday, I took two of these to tell Christina, but these little
took two of them.
And the reason I took two is because I really liked Christina's writing things down of who they've contacted, if they've sent info, and if they're yes or no, and highlighting. I'm a paper and pen type of gal, so I'm keep on searches and the people I'm reaching out to, and starting I can carry this with me in my purse, in my backpack, and wherever I go, I can carry this with me. And then my other book, I was thinking for my training, so what Tamara just said about all the events from the week, because I work full time, so I wasn't able to get on all the trainings. But I just wrote down Beachbody Champions page, so the other book I use for what the trainings are. So I like pen and paper for now until I learn Google Docs and all that stuff. So if you have smaller books and you can write down who you're contacting and what they're saying, and I really liked that training that Christina did for me, for an old person.
For an old person. That's awesome. And this week in the training group is all about follow-ups. So every single one of us is going to touch on something different about follow-ups this week. So you will get some different perspectives on systems and creating systems that work for you. And I can promise you that in the beginning, I probably have hundreds of people that I've missed because I didn't have a good follow-up system. And I'll come across messages where I'm like, oh shit, I didn't write this person down anywhere. And now it's their birthday and I've sent them a happy birthday. And the last time I talked to them was last October, and I should have, you know, followed up with them, and they've slipped through the cracks. So I have really good follow-up systems now, but I didn't always. It's something that you have to kind of adjust and find the system that works best for you, right? If paper and pen works, Christina's how many years in? And she still does paper, pen, and highlighter, right? I don't. It doesn't work for me. So I will explain my system when I do my training on Friday. So yeah. And the other thing too is the books are awesome if they work for you. When I go to live events and trainings, I bring my computer because I can type faster than I can write. So I will have a Google Doc open for that, and because I can just type faster that way. So do what works for you. Yes, 100%. Who else?
I just realized we can see me. No, that's fine. I got one.
Okay, Angie wants to talk. You have the floor, my friend.
I do.
Get in the light.
I'm good.
Get in the light.
Follow the light. Follow the light. So, I was not planning on going to Summit because I technically should be in Alaska right now. And I was super happy because obviously I've just moved from Quebec down over to here, and to be part of the group and to actually to meet some of you guys in person, like Margot. I've seen you on the screen the entire time, but I've never seen you in person. And just finally seeing all these people in person, it really makes a difference, and it really makes me feel like part of the team. And I remember last year was Summit. I was just so excited, and I'm just woo, going over there. And then Clarissa and Tamara, they're she's going to these trainings and things. They didn't expect me to do anything, and I absolutely loved it. And I love doing all this stuff. And I do have to say, the highlight, because they haven't seen me, Tamara hasn't seen me work out since last year when we did it in the streets. So, and I watched my videos last night because I recorded myself. And there was one time where I was just giving it her all, and Tamara was like, who the hell is this person? And I just went, so when she told me, she's like, I had no idea who you are. You were just giving her. And I think you hadn't seen me work, and yeah. We work out. She works out, we take turns going downstairs and all that stuff, but we don't really see each other work out except for what we see on Instagram. And let's be honest, I post good workouts on Instagram and not that many of my struggles. But no, and she got to see me to work out. Yeah. And got to see me really go for it. And I was
not only that, so she's going for it in the Jericho one, and then she gets in the MBF workout, and she's just skipping and dancing, and I was like, who is this person with all this energy? And we're on minute, I don't know, 48 of the workout, and I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
And it was a workout awesome. Of death too, and yeah. I hate workout of death. And in my mind, I love Jericho, but I was telling her off in my mind, I'm like, you're always going to be there, even no matter what. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yay! See, all the growth, right? All the growth. All right, who has something to share? Ask, say. Now's your time, ladies. I'm going to start humming the Jeopardy song.
I have another almost Emerald coach. So I was hoping she would hop on, but I actually asked her at 5 to 9. 5 to 9 our time. And the event starts here. Our little Zoom call starts at 9. So it was a little late. But to put on, I don't think. But anyways, I think she might be Emerald, one of my new coaches. She hasn't even seen the messages yet. What are you showing? Are you showing her? No.
No, MJ was saying goodbye, but I didn't catch her before she was.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm super excited about that because she might be Emerald in the next couple of days. One of our mutual friends from school wants to so Joanne is her name, and I've known her. We lived on the same street. We were born in Burnaby, lived on the same street, went to the same junior high and high school, and just reconnected over what the way she reached out to me was when I posted about doing it. I think it was 2 weeks free, the 2-week free thing.
Oh,
And she reached out and asked me about that. And then she just went in randomly and started ordering things because she had no idea it was business or whatever. And she just randomly ordered. And I found that and I said, wait, stop, because I might want to tell you something, a cheaper way to do things. Anyway, she's really gung-ho. Seems to be. She's a little nervous because it's happening so quickly. And then I called a mutual friend of both of ours and I helped her understand and see the lights. So she's going to join her team and her daughter's going to join her team. And then she's got 3 people at work that are interested. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun when you find people who are open and excited and just want to go for it and see what happens.
And we were chatting yesterday too at the event about the way that things are when the new program is launched and they give the coach exclusive window. I literally would just get everyone signed up as a coach. And the reason for that, well, there's a couple reasons for that. A, it's going to help you advance your business because you're going to get to Emerald and then you're going to get to Diamond and then you can move beyond that. And B, it gives them an introduction to like getting the discount and on the product. And the other thing with that is there's no penalty if they want to cancel the coach part and just become a client. So you move these people into a coach position, even if they're just a discount coach for now, so that they can, I always tell people I would really like you to try 3 months of the product. And if after that it's just not working for you, we're going to cancel it. You know, we're going to cancel that part. You'll still have your workouts. You'll still have access to order when you want to order as a client. There's no penalty for you canceling, but it just gives them that like first step into the community and you get to move your business forward that way, right? So I really like this new system of that coach window, then the free workout, because in the beginning, like we ran a free group every single month and it was a lot of work to run a free group. You know, I would do a week of 5 days of a free group or 7 days of free group. There's a lot of work that goes into that. And you're not guaranteed that people are going to come back to you. Whereas having the chance to send someone, hey, we have a new program that's just launching. You want to try the sample workout? I would love your feedback. Right? So I had a girl message me back and she's like, it was awesome, but I think it was too easy. And I was like, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to send her. So I sent her 4 weeks of the prep and 6 weeks of the work. And I was like, give this one a try. She wrote me back. She's like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. So she now I have a conversation point with this girl, right? Whereas most people I send the sample workout to is like, that was really hard. Like, I don't know if I can do it. And I'm like, don't worry, try this one. And I send them a different one, you know, and it's such a great way to introduce them to the value, because a lot of people don't understand the full value of our packages. They don't understand the full value of the programs. They don't understand that it's going to be, the programs are built in a way for them to grow, right? Because they are experienced with going to the gym and even going to a fitness class at the gym. Because it's drop-in, you're not building your classes so that they get harder every week. It's the same every week, right? Because you want some people to come back, you're going to have new people, you're going to have some people that don't come back, right? So it's pretty much the same every week. Whereas our programs aren't built that way. So it gives them a really good introduction to our community and the value that they will get. So. Yeah.
Is there a good place to go to get more information about like comparing all the different programs? Like which ones are the easier ones? Which ones are building, like to get better understanding of which ones build on which ones? Or
I honestly would just go to Beachbody On Demand and look at, because you can, if you're on your computer and you're streaming it, you can actually sort. Actually, I don't know if you can anymore. I haven't looked at it in a while. You used to.
You can. Yeah, you can.
You can sort them by intensity level, by amount of time, by trainer. So I would have a look at the programs on Beachbody On Demand, and if you have questions about it, just ask. Right? Like, feel free to put that in the chat. Like, I have someone who is really struggling with an injury, then I'm probably going to recommend like Barbland or Pio. Are the ones that I'm going to think about in the beginning, where there's no chance of them jumping, you know. But I would definitely look at the programs in the Beachbody On Demand library.
all right.
but not from your phone. It won't give you the same. You can't sort it the same way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
from
there's
that.
actually a really cool promo video, which I hadn't even seen before. It's only a minute long, and it says that, Kathy, just so you know, it's a BOD promo video. It's got super cool music behind it. It's about a minute long, and it just shows, here you click on intensity, it scrolls down, it says beginner, intermediate, advanced plus, or whatever. So it's going fast, and this person's clicking, okay, they want advanced, they want 20 minutes, they want, so you can pick and choose, and it's a little video that sort of shows how to find the easier workouts, the harder workouts, and all that stuff. So I really like that.
So
I have to do
find
one more
video?
thing too. I have to shout out. Oh, sorry. It's on. I thought I sent you a link. I'll send you a link. I'll send you the link. I just saw it a couple days ago, but I wanted to do a quick shout out to Sarah Story, because I think she's at Success Club 97. I'm pretty sure there's more and more coaches and customers that she's talking
That's
to than I've
successful.
ever
What?
seen. So way to go, Sarah. 9,700. I think that's where she is right now, because it's just, there seems to be hundreds and hundreds of people that she's reaching out to and that are joining. And so way to go. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like following the videos and doing what I'm supposed to do every day, and just really worked on the mindset that I literally just invite or chat with everyone. I've hit my warm market more than I have before. And just with posting regularly, I just also have people message me that are like, what are you doing? So I worry, because it's like you do good one month and then you're like, okay, am I going to get it the next month or this or that? But it's just really just the consistency of doing the vitals every day.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for those vital behaviors, right?
Yeah.
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 A lot to be said for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
And I'd have to say the last half of the month, I'm really working to get stuff for the next month. Not so much, anymore for this month. If you do, great. But I'm finding like it does take weeks of talking to certain people and weeks of posting. So I try to, get everyone from like the 15th on for the next month. Like I got a couple people waiting for payday or waiting for the end of the month. And like, I don't even really want to sign them up on the 27th. I want to wait till August 1st to sign them up for MBF. So it's like towards next month's goals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great. Yeah, that's awesome. Should we do a quick picture here? Clarissa, do you want to? Come on, Carolyn. I know, Corley, don't worry, we will tag you. I know your camera's not working, so. And I'll add Max and the other Ashley in too, because they fell off. So anybody else have anything they want to say, share?
I just have a quick question.
Yep.
This is from earlier when you were talking about the hotels and stuff for the summit next year.
Mm-hmm.
Where should I look for that? Like where to book and stuff? Is there like certain hotels that you guys go to, or?
So Clarissa and I will be booking our hotel tomorrow because we both get the early access window, and we'll let you know where we book.
Okay.
But there will be an email saying hotels are available. Beachbody actually blocks off a bunch of them, right? So then you can book then, and it's usually that you don't have to pay in advance.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, thank
So
you.
you'll probably get an email about it, would be my guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
I have a quick question.
Okay.
What do I tell clients? Because I just remembered. What do I tell clients? Prospective people that want to join MBF, when they ask me what can they use as an alternative for the jump rope?
Yeah. So if they have, Maxine is the one who told me this yesterday. If they have long socks, so like the socks that would come up a little bit longer, and put a golf ball in the end.
Ah, okay.
Isn't that genius? Max just told me that yesterday, and I was like, that's brilliant. So
Yeah, because I get a lot of people who tell me they want to start when I'm starting, but they don't think their order for the jump rope is going to come in on time.
yeah,
So
yeah,
they wanted to know what's an alternative. All right, so that's a good idea.
that will work for sure.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, ladies. Well, if everyone is good, I'm gonna sign off because I have a big drive ahead of me today, so I need to get organized. We're good? Yeah? Thank you so much. Hopefully everyone can make it onto the team call on Wednesday because it will be all our top takeaways from Summit. And have a wonderful Sunday, and we will chat with you soon.